Hi, Julian. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing so good. My name is Jesse K. I'm with the Nocturnal. I have to say, I grew up watching the Disney Channel and I love zombies, so I'm so excited to get to speak with you all about this fourth installment and about what you're going to be bringing to the table in it.
Oh my gosh! I mean, it's so exciting. I know I grew up with these films as well. So being a part of this franchise is like a dream come true. It really is. And then especially having these OG4, they really just they brought us in. It's like a huge hug, and they were incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it's clear that it's been a really busy and exciting summer for you with Zombies 4 and even your new music. So, for many, this kind of success would be a dream come true. How are you processing all of this, and what does it feel like to be experiencing these incredible milestones so young?
I mean, it's pretty wild, you know. I've been doing it since I was 7, and just having the people around me really helped. I've been really grateful to work with some amazing people, and I mean, even just with my parents, they are so supportive. Everyone is just so supportive of what I've been doing, and how successful it's been. And I'm just really grateful and really happy that I've gotten this far. So hopefully it keeps on going in the future.
Yeah, it's just the beginning for you, right?
So
Right? And I mean, with the premiere of Zombies 4 like right around the corner this July, I'm excited to kind of dive even deeper into this project with you. And I mean, the franchise has truly become a phenomenon. I remember when I was younger, the first one came out, I was so excited. Now we're on the fourth. It's crazy. So when you first got the news about Zombies 4, what was your immediate feeling or thought when you realized that you'd now be a part of such a beloved Disney legacy?
oh my gosh, I mean, wow. I think when I got that call, well, actually, let's go back to the beginning. I first auditioned for Victor, which is Malachi's
Mhm.
role, right? Then I went out for Farkas, which is MK's role, and then I went out for Ray. And when I saw Ray, when I read that role, I was like, "Well, I really relate to him," because he's
Mhm.
very loyal to his people. He's very loyal to the Daywalkers, and I feel like I'm a pretty loyal friend. So that I can definitely relate in that way. He's also very energetic. Um, and then I got that call, and I was in the tennis court with my dad, and I just started freaking out. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Um, yeah, it was just a surreal feeling to now realize I'm actually gonna be a part of this. Something I grew up watching, and then I got there, and I was, wow, this is amazing. And it was just like a huge family. They brought us all right in. It was beautiful.
I love that. I feel like you kind of came right at the best time because now it's like the fourth one, like the stakes are higher, and it's just everything about this movie looks like 10 times more scale than I mean the past ones have been. So I feel like it's going to be such an exciting one. I can't wait for it. Now, you kind of touched on it, but Zombies 4 introduces audiences to a whole new dynamic. We're talking daywalkers and vampires. You're joining the cast as a new character, Ray. Without giving away too many spoilers, can you kind of talk a little bit more about Ray and his role in this latest adventure?
Sure. Let's see. Ray, he's a proud daywalker. He's loyal to his people. He's deeply committed to their cause, and he fights for the daywalkers. That's Ray. He wants to be the leader very badly, even though he knows he won't be because Noah's all the way up there. He's like Noah's like right hand man. He's a good guy. He's kind of like he's just always there to help, but only for the daywalkers. He is like against the vampires, like no
Yeah.
vampires. Yeah,
We'll see how that goes by the end of the film. No spoilers, though.
we'll see.
Now, I've been loving seeing all the trailers, all the music videos they've been releasing. I mean, these films are known for their incredible musical numbers. What was the rehearsal process like for this movie? And were there any particular or memorable or challenging dance routines that you were excited for audience to see even more of than what was already released?
We had a month of rehearsals in the beginning in New Zealand, and it worked us. Draco Johnson.
I was breaking a sweat just watching the routines that they released.
Oh yes, it was tricky for sure. And Riley Bourne, they're like the head choreographers, and they did such a wonderful job. The dancing in this movie is truly like 101% perfect. It's so good. The choreography is just amazing. They definitely worked us. We were working for like hours. We were getting into it, but we had so much fun, and that's the most important part, right? And when all these dancers came in, they really had us ready, which is, it made us feel like safe and connected to the music and to the dancing, and that is a huge, really important thing.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite number from the film that you're in?
Gotta go with Don't Mess With Us. I love Don't Mess With Us.
It's going down. Hey, come on in. If you wanna dance, let's shake it out. Watch your back, little monster. Got you right where we want you. Hey, step right up. You're about to learn your lesson. Don't go messing with us. Don't mess with us. Don't don't mess with
That one's so catchy. I've been like I preparing for today. I was kind of like following the stuff, and I was like, oh, they're up in the ante with this one. This is a good one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, it's it's when the two daywalkers and the vampires are kind of like coming against each other, and I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah, yeah. So kind of speaking more of like we had talked about the dance, know more about the music. The soundtracks are always such a huge hit. I mean, I'm still singing the Zed song from the past movie. It's so catchy. But what can you tell us about the new songs in Zombies 4? Do you have like a favorite musical moment from the film entirely that's maybe just musically oriented?
I mean, I gotta go again with Don't Mess With Us because my musical thing is like I love rock and I love like pop and like R&B and that kind of stuff, but like they brought so much more like I guess just rock elements into this movie, which is a lot of fun. So it's not just pop, but they're adding in so many different elements of music which have so many different levels, which really build it out to a larger scale, which I think is great.
Yeah, just like you're loyal to the Daywalkers, you're also loyal to Don't Mess With Us, right?
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So you're also becoming known as such a triple threat. I mean, you can not only sing, but you can dance and you can act. I was curious what your initial first love was and how the others kind of built upon that.
I've always loved music. I've loved music since the day I was born. I really, really have, and I've learned about so many different things. I mean, I can talk about music through all these different genres, through all these different decades for hours, right? So really, I think I started in music, and then when I started acting, it started with commercials and that kind of stuff, then going into movies, and then it started on Broadway, and that was kind of like my first start with Les Mis, and that's where I was like, oh, I love this. This is amazing, You like combine music and performing and acting and all that kind of stuff, and especially being in front of a live audience. That's that feeling is just so exhilarating. And then putting it into a Disney movie and having singing, dancing, and acting, combining all three, that is just like it's a dream come true. So
Yeah.
it really is an incredible experience.
I love that. That is so cool. I mean, I was going to ask you a little bit more. Can you talk more about your experience on Broadway and how maybe those skills or experience are now translating to a film experience?
Sure. I mean, wow. When I did Oliver, that role doing Dodger or the Artful Dodger, he's very bold character. He's kind of mysterious. He's kind of evil in a way. I mean, he goes around picking pockets and but he does. He takes Oliver in. So he's a nice guy. But figuring out how to do that with like a very kind of inside small kind of emotion, but also making that big enough for the audience to see, right? So I think learning that and then bringing that into Zombies, because you have to bring all of that, it's all facial expression when you're dancing, right? So I think bringing that in and being big and having to still focus on the dancing, that was something that definitely connected with me.
Yeah, that's so cool. I have a theater background as well, so I was so excited to talk with
Oh,
you more
cool.
about that because I remember when you were in Oliver and all these things, so it's just kind of full circle for me now.
Yeah, sick.
So, yeah, the cast of Zombies is like a huge family. I love seeing all the social media content. What was it like to join an established cast, and how did you bond with the new and the returning members? And are there any fun behind the scenes stories that you can maybe share with us today?
Oh yeah, definitely. Whew. Going into this movie, I mean, I remember, just kind of thinking, this is so surreal, right? Going into this thing, growing up with it, and then seeing Milo and Meg and Kylie and Chandler like in person, and then realizing also how nice they are. They are so nice, like the kindest people you'll ever meet, really. And also with like the new kids, we just clicked. We clicked immediately. We got to New Zealand and we just boom, just like that, which also helps in the film, right? Because having that connection outside of filming, it really shows on camera for sure. With anything you really do, and also, I mean, here's some fun behind the scenes stuff. Me and Sway have known each other since we were like 6 years old. So we've known each other for a very, very long time. So being able to do a movie with her, which was very, very special, having that friendship, and I'm trying to think about like behind the scenes stuff. Well, I play guitar, so I'd bring my guitar on the set and we'd sing a lot. Like me and Freya would sing, or me and Meg would sing. Me and Meg used to sing a lot of Bob Marley. just kind of chilling, just playing guitar. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that was so helpful, especially with all the intense choreography and filming days. Probably nice just to kick back, relax a little bit, have some music going.
Oh yeah.
Now, beyond Zombies 4, you have such an impressive background. We talked about your music, your Broadway experience. How has your experience and and everything you've done informed your approach to now being in a digital movie?
That's a really good question. I throughout my years of acting and music, I've learned so much. I really have learned like so much, and I know there's still so much to learn. I've had great mentors, and I've had great people along the way, and now getting up to this place, and also being on set with these four, having them as mentors to make you feel extra comfortable on the set, and make you feel like you're just, you're not new. Even though we are new, they make us feel like we're just there. We've been there for so long. That's something you can, really love as an actor, to go into a movie that has had other movies, so they've always had, these huge friendships, and then they just bring us right in. We'd go and we'd go out to dinner, and we'd have game nights, and we'd do all that kind of stuff. So being able to learn from all these people and learn how to just be a good, kind person, not just an actor, has really helped along the way.
Yeah, I love that. I said it's so evident across all the social media, all the promotional stuff. You guys are just like this, and I think that makes the audience even more excited to kind of see the finished product once it's out this July.
Yeah.
So, kind of moving a little bit ahead, I wanted to talk more about your music release. Congratulations, you released Dead End. What was the inspiration behind this track, and what was the process like of creating and releasing your first debut single?
It's pretty wild. I've wanted to release music for so long, and so now that I actually get to do it, it's like my mind is blown. So, I'm just really happy about it. I think it's been getting a good response. Dead End, it's about a real experience I had towards the end of a relationship, and it's just kind of it's fun, and it's like a breakup anthem. That's kind of what I can say about
We
it.
can never have too many of those. I'm the first one. Like I'm streaming those all day.
Of course, heck yeah. Look, Taylor Swift.
I am the number one Swiftie. Yeah,
Really?
exactly. I eat it right up. I love it.
Heck yeah. So yeah, this song it's about moving forward. Really, like not looking in the past at a relationship and seeing that there's someone who's kind of not really giving their all in a relationship, which that happens. That's what it's about. I wrote it with Doug and Tova Litvin and Doug Rockwell, and they are just wonderful people, and I hope I get to work with them again.
Yeah, I love. So, kind of building off of that, you're also going to release more music. Can you tease anything about that and what that process is like, and what you hope fans get from this new music that you're releasing?
I'm releasing my next song in August, and
Wow, it's coming right up. Busy summer.
I know, and it's more of my sound. It's more like finding and developing my sound. That's a huge thing for any musician, right? In history, it's finding what you love to do. You know what I mean? Like there's so many things with the Beatles. They started with simple pop and rock, going into like the White Album, which was like a crazy just kind of messing around. Or then you go into like Pink Floyd, right? So there's all these different types of things that are just like experimental music, and then finding your sound. So that could take years and years and years. But I think with this new song, it's definitely a step up in getting there. It's a lot of fun. It's like a slow, groovy R&B type passionate song.
Yeah, I love that. Now, we kind of said with Zombies 4 premiering in July and your new music on its way, it's going to be a huge summer for you. How do you hope to use these opportunities to continue to grow as an artist and as a person?
Wow. I just hope people love this film, and I hope people really like the music, and I hope it brings opportunities to keep doing what I love, because I do this because I have so much fun. I act because I have so much fun. I do music because I have so much fun, and I love it. I love it right here in my heart. It truly means the world to me, and so being able to do this is just what I want to do for the rest of my life. So I hope this, I hope it continues in a great way.
That was such a beautiful answer. I love that. I have one more question for you today. Looking ahead, what are some of your biggest dreams or goals, and what kind of projects are you hoping to take on next?
Ooh, I would love to take on like a role that's super like meaty, like drama.
Ooh,
Like
yeah.
some HBO type, like meaty role.
Zendaya's done it, so you could be next.
Hey, hopefully, we'll see. Um, yeah, that's definitely something I would love to do next. I would also, if there's the next zombies, we'll see. I would love to do that. So, crossing my fingers.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I mean, thank you so much for speaking with me today. I'm so excited to see your career begin to take flight, and I cannot wait to see you in Disney's Zombies 4. I guess you could say that Disney Channel on July 10th is the place to be, right?
Okay, that was really good.
Thank you, thank you. I wrote that one. I was like, I cannot wait to seal the deal with that one at the end there.
Oh, that was great.
Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Jesse. Thank you.